Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros.
Can you hear me?
Acknowledge us. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with the Bros. As you see, Smitty is trolling us because his damn Sheagles beat our Cowboys this past Sunday, even though it was pretty much a foregone conclusion. Smitty, you ain't worth a damn right now. Oh, there you go, Smitty. Good job. Hey, let's give it up for our executive producer. Around the world clap for Smitty. That's fair. I'm Chris. WWTB is the handle. You can follow us. So glad you're here with us on this Thursday. We had a couple of some difficulties yesterday that didn't allow us to come on to do our pod yesterday. So prayers up to Hayden, who's not here with us tonight. His dad is sick, so he is taking care of his dad right now. So prayers up to him and his father during this time right now. And also to prayers up for my brother as well. My brother and his wife, they lost their child. So prayers up to them, man. Definitely prayers up for them. Fair, what's going on, man? How you feeling, bro?
I don't know how I feel about the start of that show because I'm sitting here with a live button and I'm like, can he see me as I am not? I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I'm real confused. I don't know what the hell just happened, but I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
That's what's up.
Prayers up to Hayden and his family. Prayers up to
For
you.
sure, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Sometimes that happens. It's you know.
Yeah, that's the thing about life, man. Life will life. This is episode 25. Episode 25?
24, I think.
24 again. All right, 24 part 2.
24.
I don't know. We'll figure it out, and by next week it'll be episode 75. Hey, hold on. You know what? Let's get right to it, Fair. The season finale of The Penguin.
Bro.
Yeah, let's talk about it, man. What are your thoughts about that?
Fuck him for life. For life. That man didn't have to kill him, bro. He didn't have to kill Vic. He didn't have to kill Vic, man.
He did, but he didn't, if that makes sense.
I know, I understand why he did it. He said he was family. He understood he was the closest thing to him, and he just had his mother kidnapped. She almost fucking killed herself twice in his life. This is.
I mean, here's what's crazy about that. Like, he being Penguin, he was willing to let his mother get her finger cut off. Think about that. His own mother. He was willing to let his own mother get his finger cut off because he didn't want to admit that he killed his brothers. He didn't want to admit it. What type of person is that? That
it made me start thinking, like, did she make the shit up? Like, why?
Right.
I think wasn't that your memories that we were watching, or did we watch like a dream of hers?
Yo, like you can see he had mommy issues real bad.
Bro, nah. He had taboo mom issues, bro.
Yeah.
He wanted his mother to be his wife.
Yeah. Because you saw his woman or his main woman was kind of dressed up like her, and he told her, like, tell me I did good. Tell me I did good.
Say that was?
Huh?
You know who they said that was?
Who?
Clayface. That's gonna be the character for Clayface. That's her
Really?
thing. That when she said in I forget what episode it was, but when Maroney and the chick went over there to her house and she was gonna die.
Oh, I think that's episode 6. I want to say
Whatever one it was, she said, she said, me and him work. I do certain things for him, and it works. Obviously, the thing is that she fucking acts like his mother, and now he can have sex with this one because it's really not his mother, but somebody playing his mother.
Right.
That dude is twisted, bro.
Yeah, he's super. Yeah, you know what? I didn't. That's a good pickup because I didn't get that. I didn't pick that up. I mean, first of all, Colin Farrell, he deserves all the Emmy, SAG Awards, Golden Globes. He deserves all that, man, for real. Because that dude, he killed it. The lady who plays Sophia, Christina, I don't want to say her last name wrong, so forgive me. She killed it. She absolutely killed it as Sophia. The lady who played his mother, she was great.
Yeah, that last scene, yo. That last scene and the scene as far as her being in the penthouse looking out for views, like he said as a little kid, that I'm gonna buy a penthouse and we're gonna have views for days. This man after she asked him to, when I lose, like I don't have any life in my body, kill me. But now since she almost got him killed, he said, "Fuck you." Put your whole ass in this bed in this penthouse, and you're gonna look out this goddamn window for the rest of your life, however long that is. And then I'm gonna have my little girlfriend dressed like you.
Yeah, that was he was like, I think it was episode 7 where you saw him kill his own brothers, and I was like, so like when he killed Vic, I was shocked, but then I was like, hey, this man killed his own brothers. He locked his own brothers up. So if he does that to his own brothers, Vic has nothing coming for him, dude.
The sad thing about it is the writing of this show, they justified it. They justified killing Vic. The whole last episode, that last like 30 minutes, justified killing Vic.
Did you see it coming? Yes or no?
I thought he was going to die, but die like somebody else killed him. Yeah, like somebody else killed him or something like that. I didn't think that they were going to be chilling, looking at the view. And this dude says, "Yo, you like family to me, and I appreciate you giving me the chance." And he literally went,
right,
fucking choke this shit, Vic. Yo, and he was like, "Yo, it's not." He's talking them through it, like because he loves Vic. Let's keep it real. He loves Vic, but he's talking them through it like, "Yo, dude, it's not personal. It's not personal, Vic. You're a good guy. I got to do it." He kept saying, "You're a good guy. You're a good guy."
He was like, us.
Oh my god, that shit was so.
Yo,
by the end of this series, you are not gonna like him. He was fucking right. He's a dick, bro.
Hey, you know what? I was talking to a coworker of mine about the show because he watched it because he was like, man, I've been missing out. So he ended up watching it, and we were talking about it. Was it Tuesday? We were talking about it Tuesday, and he said that he would like, and I kind of agree with him. He would like for a lot of these villains to kind of have their own story like that, so that way you can kind of see the trajectory of why they chose to go the path that they did. Because this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Fair, but this is the first time we've actually had a show where a villain like Penguin, who's a well-known villain, but he really hasn't had like a story, unless you read the comics or whatever. But as far as a live action, he really hasn't had like a story told as to why he became who he is.
Batman 2 in the 90s.
But I mean, it was but I mean, it wasn't flushed out like this.
No. I'm just saying it was just like weird. I don't even know if that version, like that one, whatever he got in that the movie, the second Keat movie. I don't even know if they got that from a comic. I don't know where they got that depiction of Penguin, but it was like looking back at it, that was the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Um,
and see, that's where I think that this is why I think that would be good. You start and don't be surprised if Marvel picks up that idea of you take and not saying he had a small role because he had a good role in the Batman movie, but you take that and then you show his story as to why he is what he is and how he rose to become the kingpin of Gotham. I would
yeah,
like to see that with
I heard,
Riddler,
I heard they're
Two
doing that
Face.
with Joker next.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Who would you, or rather, what do you? Because I told you, I said in the group chat, I think they're going to. I think that's how Batman 2 starts off with the investigation of Vic.
I think I don't know if it's the investigation of Vic so much, but I think when they open the plot of the movie, it'll be a dot on the board that he's compiling. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
how you get to Penguin, and he's this step to evidence here. Well, like he'll be mentioned for sure. It'll be like a not a theme, but a side note of
A
the movie.
side mission.
Yeah, like side. I guess you want to call it side. A side plot maybe, but
Right.
yeah, definitely. This is like one of the best shows. When you said Marvel should have did this, that if who would have worked if you did that with them? Kang.
Thanos.
No,
Oh
Kang.
yeah, Kang. Yeah.
If
I
you
agree.
did this like this long term, like when he's just about to make the decision or some shit like that. However, he turned Kang. I don't know how. I don't really. It's so many stories. I don't remember. So tell that story. Like, how the hell did he become Kang? There is a story that when Kang was a certain child, his name is Nathaniel Reed, by Nathaniel Reed. Great. It's some distant. We don't know if it's from Mr. Fantastic or if his father or if it's Doom. It's a whole bunch of different stories that intermingle and how you get Kang. But if you
Hmm.
share the story that you had with Kang, that at a certain age, a Kang from the future came and got that version of Kang. And he took him into the future or took him in the past and taught him how to be Kang and shit like that. And he made certain rules to be broken, and the younger Kang broke them all. Tell a story like that. It could have been a story that had a build up like this right here, and the payoff would have been walking right into the MCU, and I'm this badass dude, and wherever whoever he fought that first movie he was going to be in there, he could have did that. Yeah, a different thing. I would love them to do that with Magneto. Magneto would be a great person.
Yeah, Magneto. Oh yeah. Magneto would be a good one. I don't know. I like Michael Fassbender's Magneto better than the other guy.
Yeah, I don't want
I
the
mean,
old dude. Like I don't want the old dude.
yeah, I thought Fassbender was good, but no, the Penguin definitely is. That was a great show. The Batman 2 comes out October 2nd, 2026. It sucks that we have to wait 2 years for it to come out. A little under 2 years for
A
it to
year
come
and a
out,
half.
but yeah, but it is what it is. So, but I'm looking forward to it. Matt Reeves, real quick, and we'll move on. Matt Reeves did say that in the Batman 2, Batman is going to have a hard time dealing with the fact that he is Batman. Like he's going to deal with that, like with most superheroes, which to me I like. I like this aspect of my comic book characters. Uh, you're excited about being the superhero, but after a while you get tired of it because you either don't feel like people appreciate you or you don't want to do it anymore. Like there's always that conflict with with superheroes of I want to do it, but I don't. Like my dad, he always felt that like Batman should be in a cave talking to himself because like this pacing back and forth because you're dressing up as a huge bat to go and beat the hell out of criminals and thugs and stuff. It's like you enjoy it, so you're sitting there like you should. There should be a certain ounce of crazy there with you.
Well, I think there is a certain amount of crazy because he literally, he does talk to himself. He does talk to himself when he's going over these cases. Like Alfred's not there all the time.
Right.
Like it'll start off with Alfred with Batman by himself, and then he starts talking. Like if you never notice, he starts talking to himself like in the animated series, and then by the end of what he's saying, then Alfred shows up.
Right.
Like, he does talk to himself. Like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
They should always be.
It's more probably though of the like he wants to be the hero that he was, and now he probably has a certain amount of celebrity now. You know what I'm saying? So that could be an aspect. Like everybody's looking for him now, so it's hard to do his job, or it's hard to be a superhero. I guess I don't know, but yes, I like all of that. They never did. They say I don't remember who they said the villains were going to be. So, and I don't know if they even released that information. That's what
I know. I know the Penguin's going to be in the Batman too. I know they said that. They haven't released of who's going to be like the main villain. I know we talked about this. I think I had wanted the Court of Owls just because of the Bruce and Martha, the Thomas and Martha Wayne connection. Were they a part of it? You know, just that type of ordeal. Or Mr. Freeze. I really would like to see a great story told of Mr. Freeze because I felt like the best stories that were told about him were actually in the Arkham games.
Yeah, we spoke about that one time, but I think I think I said I wanted Mr. Freeze in it, but I would probably want Court of Owls. Maybe if Court of Owls was using Mr. Freeze in some capacity to fight with Batman, but I would love a Court of Owls because Court of Owls, it really truly never he never truly beats them because they don't
die, right?
The network is too vast. Somebody just picks up the mantle and keeps going. So, yeah, I would definitely love to see a Court of Owls movie. A Court of Owls movie can even be a side plot in the movie. Like it doesn't have to be the main thread. Like that can actually, if they're doing a third one, they can have that as a side story, and then that one be the main story in the last one they're doing. So, I would just like to see some aspect of the Court of Owls.
Would you like to see Mad Hatter?
That'll be interesting, especially in this day and age. That'd actually be easy as fuck. Because they're basing it in modern day, right? So it's like you got these shits. Mad Hatter can be the hacker. Yeah, that'll be dope as fuck in today's technology age. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I think was the Mad Hatter. What boss battle was that? Where that Mad Hatter was in? Where like you had to go into was that Arkham Knight where you had to go into the prison, and then like you ended up being on like that map or whatever, and like he would like turn the page or something. Was that Arkham Knight? Was that Arkham? I think it was Arkham Knight. Because let me look that up. Because I think that was Arkham Knight.
I don't even remember that, bro. I'm keep real.
Yeah, I actually watched the live stream of it. It's this dude on YouTube where he was live streaming. I was watching it, but I want to say it was Arkham Knight. But let's go ahead and get to the to the important things now that actually we actually got done with the important stuff. So let's talk about wrestling. You know, since we're here, let's talk about wrestling. SmackDown. I didn't see much of. Actually, I didn't see really any of SmackDown because I had to leave early in the morning. But I caught the recap of it. SmackDown wasn't too bad. It was pretty good. Obviously, the Bloodline story is taking over Raw. And it kind of fed into Raw a little bit as well too. Raw, I actually ended up watching Raw. I had a DVR. It was pretty good. Raw was good. The last match was really good. But you want
really good. I love that for the women, man. And people just the hating ass people that they are just got to try to bring it down and say, oh, it's rushed. It's put together. Every one of those women have had interactions since at least Money in the Bank. Every one of them has had a reaction to each other as far as from the heel side and the babyface side. Every one of them. So it's not other. They all have stories that can intertwine with each other. It's like,
hey, real quick. It was it was Arkham Knight. It was this game, right? It was this part right here. This boss battle. I don't know if you remember that right there.
nah.
Yeah, it might have been a side mission or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, no, you were mentioning, and we were talking about a little bit before we came on live. You were talking a little bit about the Bloodline storyline, which obviously is dominating. It's been the lead story of WWE for the last 4 years now. But you had a theory. You had a theory, and why don't you share with the good people out there what that theory was about?
So basically, the premise of the theory comes back just because I think people are not understanding what a redemption arc is for a character. Or maybe just because it's wrestling, we really don't understand or know because we're not used to the complexities of that type of thing. We're just used to babyface do this until he turns bad, and then bad guys does this until he turns good. And bad guy, when he turns good, has to say sorry to the people he hurt, and that's how it goes. They're not doing that. They don't care about week to week to week. They're telling a story that's lasting at least 6 months to a year as far as this version of it. So the thing, like everybody's saying it's rushed. No, it's not. It's just you're waiting for a certain thing to happen so you can go hoop and holler and do a capital letter tweet and exclamation points on Twitter, and you're not letting the story go. Listen, Roman doesn't have to say sorry yet. Doesn't have to say sorry at all, really. He doesn't have to ever utter the word sorry.
You know what? I wonder this, and I wonder if they'll use this as a way. If they'll use this in the story, because he did tell Jay he was sorry. He did tell Jay he was sorry, but I wonder if he's doing this, if he's like playing them just to get in their good graces, so he can ultimately get back to being the tribal chief.
See, that's where no, that's not what's happening. How did this story start as far as when Roman came back? Did Roman come back with anybody?
Mm-mm.
Did Roman come back and want to get anybody together as far as to fight with people? No.
Mm-mm.
He came back and went dolo at 4 people by himself. He kept doing that until Nick Aldis put him and Cody together, and then he fought Solo and Jacob. That's the only help, and the help was not wanted.
Right.
Dropping stuff.
Drop my phone.
So just keep with me. So the help was not wanted at that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do the match at Bad Blood. The match goes on. Who comes back? Jimmy. What was the verbiage as far as Roman to Jimmy? You came back. I tell you, you came back.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy goes, for you, my tribal chief. You ran the play? Yeah, I ran the play for you. You did that for me? He's shocked. He knows what he did. He knows what he did. It's not like he doesn't understand he was a dick. He understands it. He's not sorry for it, though, because he doesn't understand why he has to be sorry for it. In his mind, he pushed y'all to be who you are today.
What? Damn phone.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you have to build, you have to show him, as far as, because Roman understands action only, why he should be remorseful for what he did during the run. But right now, and he's understanding it, But also as Jay is kind of needling him, bro. I asked you to hear him out. Like you don't talk to a man that way. You especially a dude that you know that likes to flip out and punch you in your face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking real world actions into a wrestling storyline, people. So when you have a borderline narcissist, he doesn't understand until you show him. Even when you were acting like this to me, I'm still going to be here for you. And then if he wins War Games, what does that show Roman? Damn, I didn't have to be like that. Hey, Jay, I'm sorry for what I did. But he doesn't really have to say it because Roman is his own character.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay will understand Roman's body language. He doesn't have to say it for Jay to understand it. You get what I'm saying? There's points to a redemption arc. We are on the road to the redemption arc. Right now, we are showing what I said earlier. Right now, we are showing internal conflict. That's what this is. Oh, I don't have to be the dude that rules with an iron fist. I can let my dudes do the work for me, and we do it together. And I don't have to order it because they'll just do it. They just do that because they just did it when he didn't ask for it. So that's the struggle right now, and I think people are wanting to have a conclusion to an arc that's not ready to be cooked yet. So people got to be more patient with storylines now. It's not nothing done anymore.
And that is fair. No more. No. No. I hear you. I guess I was looking at it because I knew the story it wasn't going to be over. I think you and I we did say we have been saying that it was going to be a bloodline war games. We've been saying that for like the last 3 or 4 months that it was definitely going to be a bloodline war games
for like a year.
For like a year, most definitely. But on this show we've been saying it for the last few months. But this story is not going to come to an end at Survivor Series. I think, if anything, I think it's about to get revved up at Survivor Series. To be honest with you, I think it's about to pick up.
I don't think so. Actually, I think this whole thing wraps up by Saturday night main event.
Wait, the whole bloodline story, or just this part of the bloodline story?
I don't think it's going to be a bloodline story per se anymore. Like the drama of this like the drama of this part of the bloodline story is going to be over in December. I think the OG bloodline wins Survivor Series. That then entails Roman to say, yo, 1-on-1, me and you, winner, tribal chief. That's all. And it'll be done by December. And by that time, Roman is then going to shift over to Raw more than he will be on SmackDown. Although I think he will still be on SmackDown. But he's going to be on Raw. And this is where I want to get into Raw from Monday.
Okay.
If I don't get right out the bat on the year, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, we have a problem in the Matrix.
Okay. Wait a minute. They met at Royal Rumble. Was it 3 years ago?
It was the second year of his reign.
Also 2 years ago then.
About 2.5.
Okay. You know what? And when Sammy asked Seth to be a part of,
was it the second year of his reign?
Because I remember he came out in the Shield to the Shield music. I can't remember if it was 20. You know what? It had to be 2020.
They were in the Thunderdome at that point, and they went in there in August of that year. That's when Roman came back. Yeah,
Roman came back in August. Yeah, I want to say it was either 21 or 22. that they wrestled. But yeah, it was at Rumble. It was at Rumble.
Yeah, it might have been 22. Might have been 22. Might have been. It was January of 20. It was right there. It was right at the beginning of 22. Yeah.
Okay. So no, I was the first thought that it came to my mind, honestly, when I saw Sammy ask Seth was, okay, are we getting another Roman Seth match? That was like the first thing that came to my mind because and this goes back to what I said. This goes back to what I said in the group chat. I hate spoilers. I hate spoilers because remember they're now taping another
They
the
tape
follow up.
they tape next week's Raw from last
Yeah,
week.
Raw and SmackDown
No, they
and
didn't do SmackDown. They'll do SmackDown next week, a double tape.
but I mean they're doing both shows. That's what I mean. They're doing both shows. They're taping both shows.
Right.
But okay. But here's the thing. I don't like spoilers. Okay, I do not like spoilers. I don't like spoilers for movies, TV shows, my wrestling, none of that stuff. I don't like it. I want to find out organically. That's how I am.
This early.
I gotta stay. I gotta stay on social media.
Listen, I don't care about spoilers. So it never bothered me to know. I knew the ending or the end credit scene to the first Avengers movie 3 months before it came out. I knew it was going to be Thanos, like a CGI version of Thanos with the death thing, and he came back. I knew that from I think it was as a podcast. It was like Movie Talk or something, like I forget what it was. John Campia was on it. Shout out to him. But yeah, he said that shit.
I didn't hear the podcast, so I didn't know. I will say the one thing the only time I liked a spoiler, and it really wasn't a spoiler, Halle Berry was on. She was on 106. Now, I'll show you how long ago this was. She was on 106 in Park, and this is like when X-Men 3 came out. What was it? What was it called? The Rise of the Phoenix? No, was it Rise of the Phoenix?
Was it Last Stand? No, that was 2. Dark Phoenix, was it?
Oh, Dark Phoenix, maybe. Yeah, Dark Phoenix. Yeah. I remember Halle Berry being on 106 in Park, and right before she left, she's like, "Make sure you guys stay after the movie is done because there's an end credit scene." And that's when I started staying afterwards for end credit scenes or checking before I go to the show to make sure there's an end credit scene because of that right there. That's the only time I actually like the spoiler, and it really wasn't a spoiler. She didn't say nothing. All she said was just make sure you stay afterwards. That's all she said.
The third one was Last Stand. Of the older Logan or the Logan one or whatever, where he was there was Last Stand with the scary looking Phoenix. She looked like a skeleton when she used her powers and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, like that was like the only time I actually liked the spoiler. Other than that, I don't like spoilers. I hate spoilers. Hate it.
But I think that what you're talking about is a red herring. I don't think it's a 5-on-5. I think they just keep it at 4.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. No, I think it looks like Seth is going to be the 5th member, and for War Games for Roman's side. I think KO was it KO? They were saying
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed. Thank you, Bronson Reed.
I don't think they're doing that. I think I truly think it was just a setup to future events as far as with Seth and Roman. I don't, because Triple H put a poster out with a 4-on-4 match. I don't think you do that. I don't care if you're trying to fake people out or not. I don't think the head booking guy puts out a poster with 4-on-4 and it's not going to be 4-on-4. So I don't think it's 4-on-4. I don't think it's 5-on-5. I think it's 4-on-4.
4-on-4. Okay. I mean, if it's 5-on-5, it wouldn't bother me. Last time the Bloodline was in the War Games, was it 5? It was 5, right? Or was it 4? It was 5. Roman, Solo.
Who did they fight? I forgot who they fought.
Oh gosh. Oh, it was KO because it was a team led by
It could
KO.
be somebody else. I don't know who it was.
It wasn't Orton, was it? No, it wasn't Orton.
Yeah, I don't remember. But
What was it? Drew?
was it 5-on-5 though?
Yeah, it was 5 because Solo was in it. Solo, Roman, the Uso twins, and what's his name? And Sammy.
Yeah, that is 5 people, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I don't remember. I don't remember that. But yeah, I mean, it could be 5-on-5 when you put. I mean, you can go Seth, Bronson. I don't think you do that. I truly don't think you do that. I mean, you can. I would say that I would probably, and this is, you're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked. Here we go. I think you put KO and Cody in there.
Somebody else said Cody was going to should be in there. Matter of fact, I saw a poster with Cody in it. I saw a post. It was a fan made poster though. It was a fan made poster. It was a fan made.
Technical difficulties. My bad. Hold on.
Yeah, bear with us as Fair gets all his stuff together with that Florida Wi-Fi. No, you know what? How long? Or rather, I'm gonna ask you this, Fair, real quick, and we can go back to the Bloodline story in a minute. But just a side note, how are you feeling about this story with the New Day? Do you think it's going somewhere?
I love where it's going. If it feels like an okie doke turn, I don't think Xavier is the heel. I think Kofi's the heel. I think Kofi's the one who's going to turn on Xavier because he's getting annoyed with him. You can see it in his actions. You can see it in his tone. You can see, yo, bro, you are fucking pissing me off. That's his whole body language. So yeah, I think Kofi's going to turn on Xavier. That Kofi's going to be the heel.
When you saying that the thought came in my mind as I'm watching Raw and I'm looking at them arguing like this match that the Kofi just had with Chad Dunn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at it and I hear exactly what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Kofi's like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you out here? Why are you out here being a distraction? And Xavier Woods telling him, dude, you need to concentrate on the match, whatever. And I can see the swerve. I can see the swerve.
It's like, are you mad that I took a dude out on your behalf? Like I clotheslined him. I didn't clothesline you. Like what do you? What?
I think and to me, the MVP of the story is Xavier Woods. Because if it goes like what you're saying, how it's going to go, then give him the MVP because he's making you think that he's the one that's going to turn heel.
Right. Because his actions feel that way. It's
right,
like
exactly.
Normal person or normal feel of a heel that is turning would be Xavier Woods. But in this instance, I just don't think it's Xavier Woods. I think it's Kofi. Kofi's going to go. He's like,
no, I mean,
too much.
One can make the argument for that. Yeah, I mean the way that it's looking, one could definitely make the argument for that.
It's going to be whenever that New Day, because they said they were doing a celebration for 10 years. Whenever that day is, and Big E will be there or whoever, and Kofi's going to kick him dead in the face. I know that's going to happen. And Big E's been kind of quiet on the rehab tip. He was supposed to give an update like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't said a thing. Don't be surprised if Big E show back up and start wrestling again, man.
He's been out for 3 years?
Has it been 3 years? I don't think it's been. I mean, it might have been 2, maybe a year and a half. I don't think it's been 3 years.
You know what? The reason why I'm not going to count out him coming back is because of Daniel Bryan and Edge. Because they both had serious neck injuries. And they both came back. I mean, Daniel Bryan was 6 years after his neck injury? And 3 to 5 years, 6 years, something like that. And Edge came back almost a decade after he retired. So that's why I'm not gonna count him coming back.
He was doing some stem cell stuff and other stuff, and in August he said that it was still healing, but if he was planning to come back, it will be next year.
Big E, you're talking about, right?
My Big E, my bad. It was a newspaper article that I read on. It was a interview he did in India when he was over there. So yeah, I think that's definitely the swerve. Loved the carrying cross and mid stuff. That with the Wyatt.
Which, by the way, did you see the background?
What background?
When Miz is walking up, did you notice Jey Uso was in the background?
Rey Mysterio, yeah. I was gonna get to that a little bit later, but
okay.
Love that little aspect. I don't know who popped Miz, but he was bleeding from his eye.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But yeah, love that. Love that they're finally gonna try to give us something for Karrion Kross to do. He looked very good. The whole storyline looked very good. I'm finally interested in the Wyatts, and it's not because of the Wyatts. Hey.
Well, you know what? They dropped the ball with the Chad Gable angle. I think Karrion Kross is a perfect start rivalry for them because they feed kind of off of the same vibe, right, if you will. So I think it's a perfect match in my personal opinion. I did like, was it last week when they kidnapped Miz? Yeah, it was last week when they kidnapped Miz. I like that where they had him tied up and they had that camera that's like motioning or whatever. I love that. I love that. I thought that was real good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was great. I loved it though. It was great. It was great. Yeah, cool. But anyway, so definitely the aspect about the bloodline story you was about to get into. Definitely like the fact that they had the three of them going to different people or different types of people. Like Jay went with a dude that he was, cool with, with Ray. Jay went up to Jimmy went up to the heel. He went up to Braun. Like, why would you go to Braun knowing that you and your brother did whatever? Jimmy, get it together. And Sammy went to an old friend of Roman's that has major beef with him. So it's like they went to three different types of characters. Obviously, Seth, in my opinion, killed this promo. Pretty much said, yo, I would never team with Roman Reigns again. Ever. That's probably what put the bullet in people's head, like, hey, yeah, he's about to be on this team. And it makes sense. Like, you can't go wrong either way that you do it. Mm-hmm. As long as you have somebody that is close enough to the story. Like, if you do Seth, it makes sense. If you do a Cody angle, it makes sense. Like, it all can make sense. It's just who is your preference of it, right? So I kind of love that building block of it.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you. I feel you on that, man. Do you want a fifth member for War Games, or just keep it strictly 4?
I want 4. I'm fine with 4. I can understand why 5 because pretty much all War Games matches are 5. But I don't know. I don't need.
Do you think? And also, too, do you think this is the last year that they'll do War Games and it'll go back to being the traditional Survivor Series 5-on-5 next year?
No.
Okay.
No. And as much as people bitch about it, it don't matter. They're gonna do it. What they want to do.
Also, too, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen, Royal Rumble tickets are now on sale. The pre-sale has dropped. It's in Indianapolis, February 1st.
I thought it was Friday or tomorrow.
Was it tomorrow? Okay, well, it's going to drop. is going to drop tomorrow. I would love to go if I'd have to take care of these bills and be an actual adult about it. I would love to get tickets to go to Royal Rumble. But then again, it is in February. I live in the Midwest, and Indianapolis is like 2.5 hours from me. That might not be a good idea. That might not be a good idea.
Stay listening.
Dude, taking look, see, you gotta understand, taking 65 south get to Indianapolis is not good in the wintertime because there's like when you take 65 south, it's open. So if there's snow or whatever, it gets to blowing and whatever, and there's black ice too. Woo!
I'm not driving nowhere. If I gotta drive to it, unless it's a WrestleMania, I'm not going.
I would like to see. Well, for the next 2 or 3 years, they're going to be in Indy for the Big Four. At least for one of the Big Four.
I don't know. I know they signed that deal. I don't know if they announced what pay-per-views they were going to get.
So Rumble's going to be in Indy this year or next year rather.
Yeah.
The year after Mania is going to be in Indy, and I think after that in 2027.
Fucking way, Indianapolis is getting a fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah. No, they announced that. They announced it.
They announced a deal where WWE would have a PLE in the next 2 years. For the next 2 years, they did not say WrestleMania. They did not say Royal Rumble. They didn't say anything for the second show. Stop lying to the people, you liar.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man right here is really.
You're a disgrace. He's gonna tell people it's gonna be Indianapolis. You know, goddamn well ain't gonna be no goddamn Indianapolis.
Indianapolis is getting Royal Rumble next year. Okay,
it is that great. That's Royal Rumble. It's not WrestleMania.
In 2026.
Oh, okay. So they're getting 2 Royal Rumbles.
No. They're getting Mania in 2026.
No, they're not.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. All right. Hold on. You know what? Let me.
Bro, they was talking about going to London in 2026. What?
WrestleMania.
They did not pick a WrestleMania yet for 2026, Chris. They did not do that. We're going to wait in silence because Chris thinks he's right. And once again.
Let's see. I am on fansided.com. So we know what 2025 is going to be in Vegas. We know that.
All right.
The prediction right here, WrestleMania 42 in 2026, Lucas Oil Stadium. Remember, WWE.
Say the word again.
Prediction, and it's going to happen. And when it happens, Fair, I want you to come on this show and the same energy you're giving me right now, I need that same energy for when it is confirmed.
Say to the whole sentence starting at that word. Say it again.
WrestleMania 42, 2026, Lucas Oil Stadium.
Oh, you left out
Indianapolis.
You're Skip Bailing right now.
It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Put your glasses on.
So these niggas was guessing because WWE signed a multi-year deal with a city that they're getting a damn WrestleMania. Now Google how many times that they're talking about London for WrestleMania in 2026.
They've been talking about it.
A prediction. They probably getting a SummerSlam.
yeah, they're getting a SummerSlam, but like WWE and Indiana Sports Corp announced a new partnership that will bring Royal Rumble, which we know next year, to Lucas Oil Stadium, and a future 2-night WrestleMania and 2-night SummerSlam. Given the opening for WrestleMania 42 in 2026, Lucas Oil Stadium makes a ton of sense. It will also be the first time that Indianapolis has hosted the Showcase of the Immortals since WrestleMania 8 at the old Hoosier Dome in '92. Now, it would be after. Now, look, Indy is hosting the 2026 Men's Final Four. So it would be after that. It would be after that.
All right. Look at it.
It's happening, Fair. It's happening.
Brother.
You're flying into Indianapolis Airport.
You said 20 times. I'm not going on goddamn.
Indianapolis is a beautiful city, man.
I don't care.
It's clean. And everything is right there next to each other. It's a beautiful city. Come and visit.
Nothing about an Indian or an.
Oh my God! You know what? We're going to get banned from Indianapolis now because of your ass. We're going to get banned. We're going to get shadow banned because of you.
That don't sound appealing at all.
Oh my God! Indianapolis, you are a look here. Anytime you can charge $5 for parking to the Eastern Conference Finals, yeah, you're okay with me. Okay.
Is it still cold in April in Indianapolis?
Yeah, it's not real. Yeah, not really.
See, nah, bruh. Nah.
Oh, come on. Suck it up, Buttercup. You're from Jersey. You know how it is in April.
Jersey, and then I moved to fucking Florida.
Well, you know what? Bring your ass to the middle. You know what? Hold on. I bet your ass come if we get credentials. I bet you coming in.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on. Thank you, Smitty. You reminded me. So I want you to listen to this real quick. Just go ahead, Smitty. Play that when you got it. Because this shit, I just want you to listen. I don't know if you heard it, but I just want you to listen to it. I gave
right now.
Yeah. Hold on.
Is it halftime for the Eagles Commander game?
Yes, actually. Or they're coming back, I think.
What's the score?
Nothing.
Hold on. It's 14-0 or 7-0 still?
That was 7-0. I haven't looked at this game in a minute. So forgive me.
Well, while we get that, okay, here we go.
That audio.
I think we're gonna get that sound bite that we that Fair wants to play.
Defense on that side is not the same as Orthodox.
You're gonna see some power here from Jake. Tell me what you think of this, Tyron.
Real quick, while he's bringing that clip up, let me ask you this:
but he's fighting.
It's definitely power, but the thing that
defense on that side is not the same as Orthodox.
You're gonna see some power here from Jake. Tell me what you think of this, Tyron.
Mitty, mark twice at this point.
I mean, he got power, but he's fighting against power.
it's definitely power, but the thing that
defense on that side.
You had to play the video though, Smitty. That was what happened there. Yeah. The video was Jake Paul. He was in like a dragon mask, fucking sparring, or they were doing a media session spar. And he was just. It looked like true.
Right.
And he was looking like he was going through the game plan on how he wanted to fight Mike, and I'm like, please stand in front of that man. Move around in that, bro. Please stand in front of that man.
So you are watching the fight tomorrow?
Shit, I might goddamn do a goddamn stream. I might do a space. Yeah. If Push ain't doing one, I'm gonna see if Push doing it. Maybe me and Push.
He might be. I'm not sure. I know he's doing the UFC. Is he doing a UFC one? Because I know John Bones Jones fights Saturday.
Yeah, for Saturday, I know he's doing one. I'm gonna ask him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask him as soon as we get off of here. But yeah, I'm definitely watching that fight. I need to. What time is it again? I don't even know what time.
It starts 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
Oh, damn! Right when SmackDown is. I'm gonna have to dual screen that one, I guess.
But here's the crazy part. Like, are you surprised it's happening on a Friday? But you know what though? I guess they figured that since it's a UFC fight, that's why they're having it on Friday. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if that was. Yeah, it probably was it. But yeah, I mean, Friday's a good night, I guess. It's not like I mean, he could have did it Sunday, I guess. I don't know.
No, probably not. Just because of the
he's doing it at Cowboys.
yeah, he do AT&T Stadium and the Cowboys play on Monday night against the Texans.
Monday night. Yeah. I really wish if you scroll up in the chat, you'll see the video I'll talk about.
Okay.
If he stand in front of Mike like that.
Oh yeah, I did see that video. He slapped the piss out of Jake Paul.
Bro. Hey, Jake took that shit though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He didn't even move. But if he stand like this shit in front of, I'm gonna share it on the Wrestling Bros page. Y'all go check it out there. But if he do that, oh my god, this fight has maybe 2 rounds. Maybe 2 rounds. If you stand in front of, if you don't move your ass from side to side with this old man, you better not stand in front of Mike Tyson like that. You better not. You say how quick he was to slap the shit out of your ass? Yeah.
Right. Right. I thought, and I could be wrong. I have to look it up, but I thought it was a clause that said that if the longer the fight goes, the more money Tyson gets. I could be wrong, but I thought I read that somewhere. I'm not sure.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it if Mike wants to be real greedy, but he already making $20 million.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll go about 3 rounds. That's about it.
I'll put his ass to sleep and walk off with $20 million.
It's going to be on Netflix tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, in case you forgot. So, how many subscribers? You know what? This might be the lowest rated SmackDown of the year, just because of everybody's going to be wanting to tune in for that. Well, you know what? No, because they probably won't fight till about. They probably won't fight till about 9, 10 o'clock.
The card.
What 10 or 11 o'clock?
The card started. The main event probably don't start till like 11.
Yeah, 11 or 10. Yeah, you're right. But then again, folks might be tuned in to see the undercard because there's 2 ladies that are fighting on the undercard, and they fought each other a few months back. And man, you thought they hated each other since birth. They beat the living snot out of each other. Excuse me. If you give me a quick second, I can look and see who the undercard is because I don't know who it is.
Undercard? Nobody else probably knows it without going to look at it. But it's like, yeah, man, I just want to see what happens with this. I have to believe in the universe now because this past week or so or 2 weeks, the universe has failed me. I need to have some reassurances because it's getting ridiculous, bro.
Oh, it's gonna be 8 2-minute rounds with slightly larger gloves than normal.
Oh, he cheated. So it's
Tyson?
not 10 gloves?
Huh?
It's not what's the ounce of the gloves?
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I'm looking on CBSSports.com. It doesn't say. Let me see. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. Mario Barrios. I think those are the 2 ladies who fought each other. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. I think those are the 2 ladies who fought each other. I think in the Garden some months ago. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 fights before the main event. So it's 7 total, but 6 before the main event.
Yeah, SmackDown will be over. Or just about to. And I'm sure they'll stall that main event just to get the most people. So yeah. I mean, I don't expect this to go more than 3 or 4 rounds. Mike is gonna obliterate that boy.
Oh, 14 ounces. That's the glove size, 14 ounces.
14?
Yeah. Weighing 14 ounces.
Heavyweight gloves, I'm pretty sure like 12 ounces.
Yeah, so. But anything else, Fair, you want to discuss before we check out the podcast for tonight?
No, we pretty much hit on it, man. I just think we need to show more patience with these storylines. If you actually want to enjoy, like, it doesn't. I don't understand the culture of having to have it all happen in one episode. It's just.
I think it's society. I think we want everything right now. I think we have to get back to letting stuff play out over time.
For sure. Like, I mean, it's a 52-week year for them, man. It doesn't have to all happen in one episode. It's okay to build. Like, half the people that watch wrestling watch shows like Penguin or watch shows like Agatha or long-term stories like the all 3 seasons of Daredevil type shows. You can sit there and wait 12 episodes and then wait a whole year for the next 12 episodes, but you can't wait for a fucking storyline and rest. That don't make sense. That just
people are impatient nowadays. They are. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to the Wrestling with the Bros once again. That is Fair. For our executive producer, Smitty, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Chris. Follow us on Twitter at WWTB because we don't know how long we'll be over there. We'll be on Blue Sky pretty soon. We're on Blue Sky. So if you're on Blue Sky, Wrestle with the Bros, follow us over there as well. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Smitty, hit the show so you can watch your Sheagles play for the rest of the freaking night. Have a good. Yo, what up? Welcome to the 12th episode. I remember this time. 12th episode of Wrestling with the Bros. For Fair, Smitty, I'm Chris. Y'all have a good one. Hey, y'all take care.